Hi guys, welcome back to Excel and Maths Sci. Today we'll be looking at how to simplify surds. Now before we go ahead and do that, I just want to let you know what surds are. Well, surds are square roots or cube roots or any form of root which cannot be simplified down to a whole number. That's a simple definition. But if you've got root 2, for example, now that's a surd because if you put that in your calculator, you'll get a long number which will be never ending, and so we cannot simplify this. So then you also have things like root 6. You cannot simplify this into a whole number. You have other ones like root 11, root 12, and so on and so forth. I mean, these are all surds and we cannot simplify them into whole numbers. Whereas like if you have root 9, now root 9, although it looks like a surd, but it's not, because we can simplify that down to 3. Then you have numbers like, say, root 8, for example, is a surd because we can't simplify that down. However, if you have cube root of 8, that is not a surd because that would equal to 2, because 2 times 2 times 2 gives you 8. Okay, another thing that you must know before we go ahead and simplify these, if you have root AB, that is equal to root A times root B. Okay, so that is something that you must know. Other thing that you must know your squares, at least up to 15. So that's 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and so on and so forth. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and do this first one. So we've got root 12. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to some number which is less than 12. Of course, we've got 9, 4, and 1, and see which of these numbers exactly divides into 12. Well, 9 won't exactly go into 12, 4 will. So we can write this as square root 4 times 3. And then that would be root 4 times root 3, and then that would become square root of 4 is 2, so that would be 2. Of course, we can't simplify root 3, so we'll just leave that as root 3. So root 12 simplifies down to 2 root 3. Let's look at the next one. Now, this time we have root 44. So I can go to any number which is less than 44. Of course, I can start for 36, but I know 36 won't work. None of these big numbers will work, but if I go to 4, well, I could write this as 4 times 11. So I can write that as root 4 times root 11. Now I can take a square root of 4, which is 2, and of course 11 is a surd, so this will simplify down to 2 root 11. Let's look at the third one here. So this time we have a root 125. I would say that would be written as 5 times 25. And then I could write them as root 5 times root 25. And I can take a square root of 25 because that's 5. So this will be 5 root 5. And that would be my final answer. Okay, now let's look at root 72. So once again, I go to all the numbers which are less than 72 and see which one will exactly divide into 72. Well, I know 49 won't, 64 won't, but 36 will go into 72 twice. So then I would write this as follows. So that would be 36 times 2. And then that will give me, so that would be root 36 times root 2. And of course, the square root of 36 is 6. So that would be 6 root 2. Now let's look at this one. Now, once again, I'm going to go to the highest number. I mean, at this time, after the highest number, I've got 225. Well, 225 will go into 450 twice. So then I know I could write this as 2 times 225. And I can then write root 2 times root 225. Now I know a root 2 to 5 is 15 because I can simplify that down. So my final answer will be 15 root 2. Okay guys, I hope this helps, and thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates.